outside pictures, as you can see. Okay, and here's a picture with all the parents and grandparents, and because there's two missing, I know. There's the extra two, okay? I got them all. All right, so that's Grandma Pearl, and that one up in the corner are the Welches. Is it right there? Yeah, okay, good. Perfect. Okay, so in the early years, Al and Nancy lived in several places in Manitoba and Saskatchewan, and then Roy joined the family. Look at how friendly that is. In 1976, while living in Carmen. He's kind of cute then. I don't know what happened to him. So adorable. All right, so then they moved to Prince Albert, and they welcomed me. Yeah, I know. And in 1979, and then quickly followed by Joyce and Robin in 1980. Yeah, that was a little busy, hey? And stayed in Prince Albert for a couple years, and then they moved to North Weyburn, where they lived for 5 years, kind of moving between Saskatoon and Weyburn while Nancy was completing her Bachelor of Education. I remember when she graduated. It was very fun. All right. Okay. And we were cute, weren't we? All right. And we moved to Warman in 1986. Dad started working for the school board there, and Mom worked a number of jobs. And then Jay joined us in like 1993, so that made 5 kids in one family. There's the picture of Jay. She's very nice, and her graduation. So since moving to Warman, they have not left. That makes over 30 years in one place. Congratulations, you guys. Like, that's some big stuff. But they did manage to live in 4 different houses while they were there. Dad couldn't stop his wandering ways. As the kids grew up, they got grandkids. So that is the last picture we have of all the grandkids together, and Iris wasn't born yet. So there's little baby Iris in the corner. So we have Phaedra, Tyler, Caleb, Xavier, Niles, Linnea, Patience, Gianna, Gloria, Colin, Gideon, Evander, Reuben, and Iris. Dad really likes being a grandpa way more than he enjoyed having us as little kids. He thinks it's more fun not to be responsible for them. And Mom is a super grandma, because of course she is. Like, have you noticed she does paper crafts and like string games? And she tells us stories. So that's always really great. Okay, so you can tell family's always been really important to Mom and Dad. And then they managed to stay together all the way through being 18 till they're in their 70s, or almost 70s now. We spent lots of Christmases with our cousins and lots of summers camping and lots of time together, and we still do, so still go out back and forth to see our family, and that's great because we started creating our own memories in our families. Let's see if here we go, Christmases. So we put Christmas on the stairs, and then we have our family reunions and families together so all the time. So this is a very nice thing for us to be able to do with our families as they get older. We do have significant memories of trips, and actually we did go to Alaska, and so then I recreated it again. We went back. Mom and Dad went with me. That was fun. So if you have noticed in our slideshow, you notice that we did lots of things together, and that's because Mom and Dad taught us to enjoy each other and to be friends, and so we are still friends with each other, and they're still friends with each other too. And so their lives spent together in faith and family produced 50 years of joy. Not every moment is joyful, but like the whole thing together is joyful. Okay? It's not always easy to do it, but together we did it together.